Today we're going to be having a look inside this box. Bought something on eBay that I've been after for a while. We're going to open it up, have a look at it and see if it's any good. Quick little update. We used a lot of spare bulbs fixing our paper lantern lights. One of our supporters on Ko-fi dropped us some money to get some spares. So we now have spare bulbs thanks to them, more spares. They're the same particulars as these, so it's 7 volt, 0.75 watt. These were really expensive. These were £8. £8 for 8 bulbs. Crazy. But the seller packaged them really nicely. They came next day and the bulbs are brand new, so I suppose you get what you pay for. Anyway, let's open this box up. Very well packaged. You love to see it. This will come in handy if I need to ship anything to myself. And we have a set of Noma Carousel festive lighting set. 40 random twinkling lights. Saw these all the time for sale in shops. Always saw the bulbs for them, and I wanted to see what all the fuss is about for 2 reasons. Mainly, although these aren't for this particular set, I've had these bulbs for years and I've always wanted to see or have a set of these lights. So these spare bulbs have a fuse light, a ballast lamp and 2 twinkling lights. They're your twinkling lights, this is your ballast lamp, there's your fuse. I used to use these twinkling lights to make sets of 20 flash. They light up dim and you could use it instead of having a flasher unit or a flasher bulb, or a cheap way of using a flasher bulb. I found this by mistake before I understood what voltages and things were, just by messing around when I was a lot younger. I've had these bulbs for a long time and that's what I used to use. It's what I used to use them for, and I got these in a bundle. And I've always been after a set of lights that use this particular setup. I know they're notorious for blowing bulbs, but either way, I just always fancied them. And plus, it's Noma. Noma have been a staple in the UK for many years. More popular in America. They've been hand in hand with Pifco of being some of the biggest light manufacturers, and they still make lights today. So that's those bulbs. They're 8 volt, 0.62 watt. These use 40 lamps per set, 1.2 watts approximately per circuit of 10, excluding transformer, for use on a 24 volt transformer. Tells you the type of transformer you need. 3 spare lamps are provided, we'll see if we've got them. Flasher bulbs are 2.4 volts and 0.12 watts, and the main bulbs are number 158C for clear or 158M for multicoloured. 158X. Not sure what that is, but it kind of gives you an idea, so we know what kind of bulbs we need if we ever need them. But I think these lights would do the same as the twinkling light sets. I mean, I did search for 40 twinkling sets, but this is what I got. So let's have a little look. Wow, it's brand new. It's brand new. So the coloured bulbs have purple bases on them, and then you got the twinkling ones which are like a almost red like the other ones I just showed you. So it looks like this one doesn't have fuse bulbs, doesn't have ballast bulbs, it just has the twinkling bulbs. And it looks like we've got, and it's a set of 40, and I think it's supposed to be 10 per bank, but we'll see. We'll turn them on. When I saw that at first I thought it was a chock block. Oh, there we go, there's the other bulb. So yeah, we've got 4 flasher bulbs, so there's 4 banks. Oh, and here we go. Spare bulb code A1. Just unplug this transformer. This is an interesting plug. Don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. And it can only go in one way because it's round to square. Move that out the way. Have a quick look at our transformer. It's not a Noma transformer. They've obviously got somebody else's power supply. That might explain why the transformer looks quite generic compared to the lights. Indoor use only, and it's an AC to AC power supply. Oh, that reminds me, the fibre optic tree saga is still continuing. I'm having trouble getting parts, so I'm having to resort to buying second-hand ones that are still working because it's working out cheaper than buying another motor. And many thanks to everybody in the comments section who's been schooling me on how transformers work. A lot of people pointing out that I was using a DC transformer, and that might be why the motors aren't turning. I can guarantee you now the motors were broken because when I tested them in the garage, I used the transformer from the fibre optic tree I have, which does work, and they weren't working. That's how I tested them, and plus I was giving them broken in the first place. But learning about transformers has been really interesting. So this transformer obviously runs on native AC power and transforms it into more AC power but low voltage. So we get 240 AC and it comes out at 24 volt AC. This little line here, the squiggly line, denotes that it's AC because it's waveform, it's alternating current. Same with this adapter here, same thing, AC current to AC current, 230 to 24 volt. This transformer here, you can see that this is a 240 volt AC with the squiggly line and converts it to 12 volt DC, and DC is denoted by a straight line and 3 dashes. Well, thank you for everybody in the comment section who pointed this out. It's all fantastic information. I love learning new things. Again, I'm just a constructive idiot. It's always good to learn, and I appreciate the community for keeping me on my toes and giving me all this fantastic free information. Especially to the American viewers who've been in the comment section of late, telling us about all their different variations of lights and how they're different over there to over here, and they love the content and the British lights. Thank you very much to everybody. Right, let's get back to our Noma lights. So if this is a brand new set, we should have some spare bulbs in here, so let's have a little look. So there's our card, they're all nicely packed on there. I can't see anything in here. Casio CD radio. Makes you wonder if this is brand new or it's been out the box, but we don't have our spare bulbs, but that's okay. Spare bulbs are going to be easy enough to find, especially because we got the correct code, and because they've got these unique purple bases, it's going to make them even easier to find. Even the code on the label is purple. YS Industries. So looks like it's another company that's made them for Noma. Not unusual, we've learned this over the many years we've been doing this channel. A lot of stuff comes from Hong Kong and Taiwan. Just going to unravel this cable a little bit, not too much, because I want to be able to put it all back in the box. Right, you go back in there, like that. Right, let's get them turned on. Tell you what I'll do, I'll turn the overhead off and we'll zoom in a bit more. Right, we all ready? They are quite dim, but the colours are fantastic, and they're off. Now I vaguely remember having a set of lights like this, a set of clear. I'll have to dig them out. I don't know if they're Noma or not, but they do have the 4 banks of 10. I'm just getting reminded now, I do actually have a similar set of lights to this. And you can't argue, the description is random twinkling, and they are randomly twinkling. You can't beat, well, this is a mechanical switch. You've got a strip of metal that's being heated up, bending out the way, cooling down, coming back, making contact, and making a flash. It's completely random, and I would say is mechanical. And there's something about this mechanical flash over electronic flashing, the randomness of it. It's really, really good. As for our colours, the flashing bulbs are clear, which is great. Easy to denote, even though they've got different coloured bases as well. Got a nice, glorious red, a orange, a blue, a pink that is almost purple, and a nice green. Fantastic colours. I doubt these have ever been out the box. It's a shame we don't have some spare bulbs, but with them being 24 volt, low voltage, and they run really cool by the look of it, these are not going to get hot. I mean, once you've had lights on for a few seconds, they're already hot. These are stone cold. So these are just going to last a really, really long time, even though they're going to get a lot of cycles. I'm quite happy with both these. Am I going to get them out? I'm going to have to, aren't I? I'm going to have to use them one day. Now, if you are interested in buying a set of these, I paid £14 posted for these on eBay. They were buy it now. They were listed as used, but I don't think they have been used. I think they're pretty new. Yes, the spare bulbs are missing, but that could have happened by mistake. They could have fallen out the box at any time. And there are still several sets of these on eBay ranging from £16 to £24. So if you fancy a set, get yourself a set. if you're interested in collecting things like this and keeping them boxed, there you go. You can get it in the box. Some of them are still quite new. There is a seller listing a set as brand new. Or if you want to get them out, get them used, I'm just going to get this lined up like this. If I ever need some B-roll or background footage, I'm going to film this in 4K and have a nice little background video. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.